Latest Chelsea injury report. Updates on Mount, Pulisic, Kovacic, Lukaku and Werner. Chelsea attacking midfielder Mason Mount missed the 3-0 win over Newcastle at the weekend due to illness, but the 22-year-old says he hopes to be back in contention in the next couple of days. It remains to be whether he'll be available for tomorrow's game against Malmö. Christian Pulisic won't be travelling to Sweden, but manager Thomas Tuchel is expecting the American international to be in the squad for Saturday's match versus Burnley. The winger has been sidelined for nearly 2 months with an ankle problem. Mateo Kovacic picked up a hamstring injury in training last week and, while no return date has been given for the Croatian, he is likely to be on the treatment table for at least a few weeks. Both Romelu Lukaku, ankle, and Timo Werner, hamstring, won't play before the next international break, but it will be hoped that they will be fit for the clash against Leicester later this month. Chelsea contract rebel Antonio Rudiger wanted by Real Madrid on free transfer as talks over extension stutter. Real Madrid are eager to sign Chelsea centre-back Antonio Rudiger, with the German yet to sign a new deal at Stamford Bridge, reports suggest. The 28-year-old is out of contract in the summer but is free to begin negotiations with foreign clubs from January 1 regarding a pre-contract agreement. And according to Marca, Spanish giants Real Madrid are plotting a move for the Stamford Bridge fan favourite. Los Blancos are undeterred by the hefty signing on bonus Rudiger is likely to demand. The Bernabeu club agreed a pre-contract with David Alaba in January of this year, who has impressed since joining in the summer. And his success means the outfit are keen to dip into the market of signing players on free transfers, something they would have steered clear of in previous years. However, Carlo Ancelotti's side are set to face stiff competition when it comes to signing Rudiger. Juventus, Manchester City, Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly in talks with the defender, with Bayern Munich also linked. Chelsea are still hopeful that they can tie him down to a new deal, but it's claimed he wants his £100,000 salary doubled. Talks with the Blues have stalled after he was reportedly disappointed with their opening offer. He's played 162 times for the Southwest Londoners since joining from Roma for £32 million in 2017. Antonio Rudiger is intense, like Chelsea legend John Terry, says Graeme Le Saux. Graeme Le Saux says Antonio Rudiger has an intense approach on the pitch which is similar to that of Chelsea legend John Terry. Germany international Rudiger was left out in the cold by manager Frank Lampard, but has completely turned the corner since Thomas Tuchel's arrival. The 28-year-old was vital in the Blues' run to Champions League glory last season and has started the new campaign in a similarly strong vein of form. Rudiger's excellent performances have attracted widespread praise, with former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand branding him as the Premier League's best centre-back since Tuchel took over at Stamford Bridge. An ex-Blues left-back Le Saux sees similarities between Rudiger and his former teammate Terry in terms of their intensity and dominance on the pitch. Rudiger is in his prime, someone who is so energetic and angry all the time. A good angry, Le Saux told The Athletic. He bangs into people and looks at them as if to say, "You want some?" He's intense. John Terry was like that. He'd dominate opponents. When he went on the pitch, it was as if he got bigger, taller, wider. On Chelsea's defence, which has conceded just 3 goals this season, Le Saux said, "If you look at any team that is succeeding defensively, you see that unity during and after a match. They celebrate if they keep a clean sheet. There is pride in achieving that, at building a real resistance. The defensive momentum, clean sheet after clean sheet, win after win, strengthens that bond." Jorginho clears up Rhys James' penalty situation in Chelsea's win over Newcastle. Chelsea midfielder Jorginho has clarified that teammate Rhys James did not ask to take the side's late penalty in Saturday's 3-0 victory over Newcastle despite being on a hat-trick. The West Londoners dominated their trip to St James's Park, though had to wait until the second half to find a decisive breakthrough as right-back James powered a left-footed effort into the back of the net. Barely 10 minutes later he scored a near-identical effort, this time with his right foot, to effectively put the game to bed for the table-topping Blues. In the 81st minute, Kai Havertz was brought down to gift Chelsea the luxury of a third goal, and usual penalty taker Jorginho stepped up to put away his spot kick emphatically. But just before he took the penalty, the Italian had a brief chat with James, who was on a hat-trick, though he insists the defender did not ask to take the spot kick and was simply offering his support. If he had asked, we would have had a conversation, but he didn't, Jorginho told ESPN Brazil after the game. He came over to support me. Speaking about James's opening goal, Jorginho told Chelsea's website, "He's amazing with both feet, so he opened the game for us and it was great, it was a beautiful goal." James, who also netted against Norwich City last weekend, was delighted with his brace, telling BBC Sport, "I think the first one was probably the better goal on my weaker foot, it was a good finish. We knew coming here would be a tough game. We had to break them down and it took a lot of time. A lot has happened with their club since the start of the season, so you never knew what their approach would be like when things are new." Manager Thomas Tuchel said of James's strikes, "We don't need exercise shooting with Reece, he shoots like a horse." Thomas Tuchel sends message to Chelsea fans chanting his name in Newcastle win. Thomas Tuchel apologised to Chelsea fans after their win over Newcastle, for missing their chant about him and his team. Chelsea ensured they stayed top of the Premier League with a convincing 3-0 win over Newcastle on Saturday. The travelling supporters to St James's Park loved every minute of it and showed their appreciation for their German boss by chanting his song throughout. The words to the chant sung by the Blues faithful goes, "We've got Super Thomas Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back, Timo in attack. Chelsea's going to win the Champions League." But it seems the travelling supporters sat up high in the stands at Newcastle failed to get their song heard by the man in charge. "Oh, I didn't hear it, I'm sorry for that," Tuchel told Chelsea TV after the game when asked about his chant. "I was impressed we had so many supporters here at St James's Park. To calm the home fans crowd down like we did today is also an achievement. It was by quality and concentration, well done, to the players. I'm happy that we could score 3 goals in front of our spectators in an away game."
That is all Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.